Okay, no waiting for this one. Just immediately we are hopping right in, hopping right into development. Let's go. Welcome back to another stream of game development. This time in the afternoon, because I just felt like it. I could have done it this morning, but I just felt like doing it in the afternoon this time. And that also means that the stream later will be at 6. The the start of a new playthrough for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That'll be later at 6 today. Instead of directly after the stream. Did this not go on? I think my YouTube is being slow. Yeah, no, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Okay, let me get started then. So, the last thing we did was that I did the zone. I figured out how to use the zones correctly very easily to make like a zone that automatically makes it fill in. I do have to I can't show you the test anymore because I've kind of moved all the things into the proper area. But know that last time is it showing the right thing? Oh yeah, there it is. Last time this had all the check marks on it. It had all the check marks, so it was like correct. Each of the little squares is a zone where a resource can go, and all the it could have gone on a green and a blue, and it was putting it on all the correct ones. So it was nice and easy to do that. Now we're going to be making more zones, and so that's what we were doing last time. We were making the tiles for the zone. My Krita's text properties just sort of hit me like a sack of bricks and covered up my chat. Weird. Oh geez, it's so confusing. Okay, I want this one, right? Yeah, this is the one that I want. So yeah, I'm basically making the areas where the player can't go right now. That's what I'm currently doing. Like for instance, this will be a blocker, this will be a blocker, and that'll be something that blocks the player from going into it. And yeah, you know. It is a thundery day today, by the way. Thundery day. Not super thundery, just a little thundery. So these ones are blockers like that just stand in one place. This will be like a waterway that blocks the player. That's what I've decided to do. And I think that's a good way of doing it, honestly. So yeah. Continue. I need to get a 64 by 64 square though, so I don't go outside of it. And we're going to continue. Just straight up continue this kind of river thing, you know. Now, notably, if I make, because I'm making both sides, this means that when I go to whenever I go to make any kind of river, I can alternate this one, the one that's gonna go here, with this one, but I can't alternate the top and the bottom one with it. I basically have two different ways it can go on there. Yeah, this is gonna be like a thing to stop the player from going outside of the resource zone, really. You know, normal stuff, real honestly, normal stuff. Let me go ahead and fill this in first, though. Yeah, there we go. And then let me do the outline again. I'm kind of doing this contour thing where I just like block off the sides with two contours. And I'm feeling free to mess up as much as I want, honestly. It's not, I don't know if it's going to be too noticeable. I think the first thing a player is going to notice, if they notice anything, is that it's the color, it's the water is the color green. Why is my color the water green? Wait. That was a great mess up. Is my water the color green? 'Cause I said so. Just like how the grass is the color blue. Now, last time I looked up if there was such a thing as blue grass, and it was basically akin to if you have it in the United States and you have actually blue grass, that was akin to literally like torturing the grass because it's not at all native. You know what? I shouldn't worry too much about the squigglies. You know, maybe I am a little worried about the squigglies. In that case, I'll just use this. We'll use this so that I'm not so worried about the squigglies. I sure wish I knew how to like actually, you know what? Maybe there is a way to make an animated tile. Okay, I just received a Discord. What? I just received a Discord announcement from one of the Discords I am in, and the person has posted big titty video. Oop. Does that look fine? I don't know. I think it maybe there's too many. Well, too many doubles. Yeah, that's probably fine. It's just supposed to be like a shimmer. Not really. It's not supposed to be like a fish or something. Oh, right. I'm stuck inside this. Right. There we go. So there's that part done. I am gonna fill in this blue with kind of like the checkerboard that you can't really notice from a distance. Like you can't notice that it's a checkerboard from a distance, but like you can see that it kind of makes it brighter. And yeah, we'll do that after this. After I do the whole circle. I'll probably do like a maybe I'll do like a second kind of water thingy. A second kind of blocking water effect in the middle. Or second, sorry. I'll just do like a yeah, no, okay, I know what I'll do. I'm going to do like a clear version of these in the middle so that I have a third thing that I can alternate. I don't know if it's better for me to do the inner contour or the outer contour first. I think it might be the inner contour better. That seems fine. You know, that's probably I did that kind of instinctively. I shouldn't have done that. That was kind of out of order, wasn't it? Okay though. We can make it look as wacky as we want, by the way. Really, we really can. Because as long as we end on the 4, oh, like here, then it will look normal when we connect things to it. It will always look normal. I can also flip it upside down too. So I will say putting water reflections, like tiny little water reflections, does kind of hamper that ability. Okay. Anyway. Oh! I forgot I was supposed to start this stream with something very special. Okay, hold on. Break. It's finally over. Hold on. I just put new tab into my bookmark somehow. How did I do that? Okie doku. Folks, the streak is done is over. We finally have it. We finally have Lechonk. Oh my god. We've finally done it. Lechonk has finally been acquired. The last Pokemon I needed. In the entire thing. Is that? Oh, that actually. Ooh, I collected them all. I can now prestige. Okay, time to do it all over again. And we are going to go ahead and just oh frick, we can't do Lechonk a second time. No, it's okay. We'll just we'll put this one here. We'll put this one here because these ones fucking suck to get actually. We'll put both of them actually. And you know we'll put this guy here. We'll put no wait, this actually Smoliv is not just grass type, is he? But he's definitely this one. Oh, I already have shiny Smoliv. Well, that messes everything up. Mono grass. This one. Oh, I'm stupid. I give up. No, I won't give up. I won't give up. I have to get all the. I have to get some more Pokemon. Hold on. We're gonna put this one here. We're gonna put. Apparently, Nuzleaf is in fact dark. Okay. And we'll put this here. And, you know, I'm good with that. That's fine. Dang, I guess I should have just thought about all the Gorgeist. Holy crap, a 7 by the way. All right, that's enough of that. I was just very excited that I finally finished the Pokédex. I have literally been searching, hunting for Lechonk for an actual month. We almost eclipsed a whole month. The last time I played an actual game of Pokédoku was in like was April the 8th. And that was like a big massive air quotes kind of played because I just did I did exactly, I think it was either mouse hold or tandem mouse. And that's it. I like quit afterwards. Because I just I didn't want to do it anymore, you know? Like I didn't feel like getting anything except for Pokemon that I actually needed in the Pokédex. So yeah, that's a monumentous occasion for me, honestly. Monumental. I think I combined momentous and monumental together, didn't I? Okay. I'm gonna proceed now. Continue to make this thing. I can't believe it took me. It was actually insane when I looked it up, you know, just how long I had been going for on the thing. And not being able to actually get the Pokemon that I needed, you know? Just couldn't get it. Really. Every single time I didn't see Lechonk, I was really just a little upset. Like, how hard could it have been to get monotype plus like normal, or monotype plus not fully evolved, or monotype plus this or that? It just felt like ridiculous how I couldn't get it. But finally, today has broken the streak. You know, the streak of unlucky. It honestly really taught me that I should just get Lechonk out of the way and all of the Paldea Pokédex out of the way. I feel like a lot of people, when they make their custom one and they send it to Pokédoku, they're like, we're gonna send you a custom one, alright, of Johto, or Kanto, or oh my god, I'm a Gen 5er. Let's go Unova. No one ever puts Scarlet and Violet in here. They just don't. This is a rare moment where the rules have been broken and an actual person's put Scarlet and Violet into the thing. Honestly, you definitely just need to get rid of Galar and Haldir first. Also, I'm sorry if you like music. I don't listen to music really. I don't listen to anything but copyrighted music. So sorry for sometimes not talking to my disabled father is doing some exercises in the background that can be kind of annoying, but he has to do them. You know, he has to do them, or else he's in trouble. All right, that looks like enough little lines in the water. Um, Next squiggles. You know, I still haven't found out if I want to keep the thumbnail that I'm using on YouTube, where it's just a freaking pog of Roberta, or if I want to do something else. I think it's sufficient though. I think it's fine for me to fill in this whole area. It's super small, so it's fine. Even though I'm breaking like the order in which I should be doing things. Oops. Needs to go like that. You know, the water being green really does make it seem as though it's irradiated or something. And then there's a green outline too. That's right there. That's water that's like causing the ground to become worse. This is like, we're near like a radiation site. But it is a fantasy world, so I can do whatever I want. It's a video game, so I can do whatever I want. I don't care if it's fictional at all. This is not going to be post-apocalyptic. So after I do this one, I'm going to have to start making some of the resources themselves. Now, part of me thinks that I could take some from like an asset thing, but also I can make some of my own. I don't think it's that hard to draw like this kind of thing. I think it's fine for me to draw this kind of thing. Yesterday I was really bemoaning doing art though, because I don't feel like I'm that good at art, honestly. I mean, I'm not even using like a tile set tool. I'm using freaking Krita for my tile set. I'm realizing that Krita and Ace Sprite, they both are $20 on Steam, aren't they? No, Krita's actually $10. My bad. Why am I getting like a game, a visual novel, and I type in Krita? Oh, it's because the game uses Krita. I see. So why is this software called Krita? Is there a reason? By the way, I think I learned about Krita because of a very specific VTuber a long time ago. So, you can learn yourself. Oh, frick. You can learn sometimes from watching VTubers. Okay, let's be real. I'm pretty sure it was Ina. Eons ago, Ina. What is this little thing that's following me? Oops. This little toolbar that keeps following me. Get out of here, little toolbar. Where'd you even come from? Oh yeah, the copyrighted music that I listen to is literally like the kind that gets your video removed. That's the other thing. Like city pop. It's a lot of. I only want listen to city pop. It makes it kind of hard to listen to any of it on stream. Actually, if only you could just listen to the music. All the music groups come out of nowhere and destroy your video, though. Does that? No, I feel like there's too much negative space still here. Jeez, I think I make this one a little weird. Like some parts are too long. There you go, that looks fine. They all look kind of like they have hair on them, but who cares? They all do look a little bit like they have hair on them, but it's okay. Let me get this one out of the way real quick. I'm gonna have to like... Whoops. I did the wrong tool. Whoops. I actually made it the wrong size. There we go. So... like there? Hmm. You know what I should do? Whoops, not that color. This one. And then there. And then actually I should put a separate dot here in the corners. Oops. There we go. Now I know where it is. You know, we don't have to make it boring all the time. We can make it curve a little bit. Like that. A lot of curve. Very curvy water. It kind of has to still end like this though. The more I think about it, it still has to end like that. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe it can't be as curvy as I want it to. Sad. The water can't be curvy. Wow. Curves denied. Hmm. So whenever I go to make the little dots on it, I know exactly what to do. I just have to select this whole area and then... Actually, no, that won't work at all, will it? No, it'll still work. It's just gonna be weird whenever I do it. It's gonna like select a little more than I want, but it'll be fine. It should be fine when I use the dithering tool. The dithering tool shouldn't have any trouble at all, really. Shouldn't have any trouble at all. And then we're just gonna fill this part in with only the green. No squigglies in this middle bit. That way I can use it horizontally, vertically, and then the opposite directions. Like I can flip it if I want to. Because if you turn something like this one, like these side ones, then all the lines are the wrong way. They're all sideways and stuff. And you know, if they're supposed to be like the light, then it makes no sense. Or at least I feel as though it doesn't make any sense. Well, oh wait, no, that's the correct green to be the outside. I thought that I had done something wrong. I'm really giving back the light green on this one. And taking a lot of it away, though, to be fair. Oops. I think last time I... No, actually, I think that was the time before that I broke my pixel. I broke it. I broke it. I'll make this one a little different, too. Why not? I think it's still broken, actually. Maybe a little bit. But I can't really tell still. Oh, man, I have really kind of procrastinated on making the video for Pokemon Champions. Really procrastinated on that. I'm like... I still feel as though it's gonna... Oh, actually, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I thought it was maybe gonna take less time, though. At the very least, to edit. Because it is just mostly dialogue. It is just me monologuing about the experience. Me ranting. So I'm literally like, it's easy to, it's not like super hard to edit. There's nothing like wild I have to edit in. I don't have any gameplay footage though, which sucks. Every single time I had a bug occur, I should have captured it, honestly. With my 3DS button. But then again, the 3DS is like... Wait, 3DS button? Nintendo Switch capture button. My bad. The Nintendo Switch capture button. I should have captured it with the Nintendo Switch capture button. This should be 64 by 64, correct? Yep, yep. I'm really glad I thought of this way of making the grid in Krita without making it be an actual grid with like lines. I did that before and I'm realizing this is the way easier way of doing it. It's like having missing texture everywhere. And honestly, I like it. Nice and simple. Set up comparatively. You know, way easier. Maybe this zone can be like a slimy blue grassland. Maybe that's what it'll be called. Dude, the thing followed me. Yeah, you know, that could work. This looks like slime water. Slime water. Maybe it's not even water. Maybe it's some kind of weird ambrosia for plants. And that's why the grass is blue. Hmm. Maybe this is more sci-fi by making the grass blue alone. I'm realizing that whenever Dragon Ball Z, whenever they came out with Dragon Ball, the first part of Dragon Ball, because all this blue grass is reminding me of Namek. The first part of Dragon Ball, there was like no sci-fi elements at all, and it really was more of like a fantasy style show. And then they released Dragon Ball Z, and then things became way more sci-fi. You know? Like way more sci-fi technically. Okay, let's see if this causes problems. Oh wait, that never would cause problems. Doing it that way. I was thinking of doing it the color grab way. Yeah, no, this can never cause problems. Let me get this thing and the dither, and we're just gonna make it big and draw all over it. There we go. And you know, we'll put some grass there. Put some little bits of grass here and there. Yeah, I really am realizing, like, I really am feeling as though this kind of looks a lot like Namek. So like it's I'm really thinking about that really just makes me realize that there's like a genre change between Z and I almost said ZA Z and Dragon Ball. I think I remember people talk. I remember seeing comments about that too on those websites that I watched them on. Haha. It's like nigh impossible to watch anime these days, isn't it? So hard. Like there's just too many different services that have anime scattered across a lot of things. Kind of annoying. Really. It's very, very annoying. Let me give these some blue on the top, light blue. You go to like the where to watch page for any show, and it's just like, oh, you can't watch this anywhere. Sorry. And you just kind of have to sit there and stare at the web screen that you just opened. The web screen, the website you just opened. Telling you this. See, why is it doing 4 there? There we go. Why is it doing 4 there? You know what? I'll accept the 2. I've definitely broken my pixel, the pixel thing. Look at how broken it is. It's being too good at filling in squares that are rogue. You know, it's being too good at that. Honestly, I should have maybe started with the light blue first. The light blue half of the thing. Because I can just make one that looks like that. This is the top of the grass. But I can't make one that really just looks like the dark blue unless it's like cut off. What if I drew ants everywhere? What if I made ants? What if I put ants in my game? Think people would notice ants in a video game? Wandering around, moseying. That wouldn't be in the tile set though. They would be animated. I would just put them as like a particle that emits. And then they just like vanish. And you don't know where they went. You're not allowed to know where they went, really. You see ants for 1 second and then they're gone the next. What's a player to do if they just see ants on their screen? What if I put like a real living ant too inside of the particle generator? Like an image of an ant. But like from really far away. For some reason, I'm thinking that would not be hard to Photoshop in. No, they can't be hyper-realistic ants. They'd have to be fantasy ants. They'd have to be like the color yellow. Is there a yellow ant? Is that such a thing? I feel as though that doesn't exist. I am just like saying words today. Okay, let's put some flowers down too. We'll put down the middle bit first. And then we'll put down the rest of the flower. You know what? Actually, it's fine if that one's big. Fine. Fine if that one's big too. If it wants to be. I feel like my cursor for the pixel is like actually here. It's like skewed a little bit. You know, it's a little skewed. And we'll go for the yellow and green flowers. We'll put a green over here. It's almost the color of the water. Almost. It's like almost the color of the water. Green flowers. Okay. Oh wait, right. I gotta make some more green. We'll put some green. We'll put a green flower here. Actually, we'll put a big green flower here, and the other one will be a small yellow flower. Forgot to put flowers in like these areas. These flowers might get cut in half actually, who knows? Okay. Hmm. And I really can't believe that the curse of Lechonk is over. I thought that would last like maybe one more week. I thought I would not see the ability to place Lechonk in the Pokidoku game for like a week. One more week. You know? I thought, that's probably like a reasonable amount of time that it would take. But no, it happened today finally. Maybe someone straight up paid for it. Because it was a one where someone placed like there's like two different kinds of Pokidoku actually. When it's done by like a creator or something. Either that it's oh, I'm realizing I can't put any oh, hold on, wait. We actually have to undo all these grass. Because I'm realizing I can't put the grass in here. I could put like the the bottom part of the grass. Oops. But I can't put the top half of the grass. Uh-oh. Anyway, yeah, there's like two different kinds of Pokedokus by a user. It's either like they pay for it or I think you still have to pay for it as a content creator. But there's like paid for it and then there's paid for it with a content creator attached to it. Hmm. That is the ultimate pay to win, truly. You go to Pokedoku Patreon, you tell them, I want this exact Pokemon, give it to me now or else. And then they say, okay, pay the Patreon then. And then they do, and then they get exactly Lechonk, like what I wanted. Okay. I guess this one's gonna be big. Yeah, we can do the flowers, but we can't do the other one. Can't do the grass for this middle bit. Alright, that looks good. We're finally done. We can turn it into a thing. I gotta go back to my Godot folder though. Because I was in my champions folder. Oh, sorry, hold on. Turn my microphone a little bit. This one, right? Yeah. Locations. I just keep on replacing this thing, don't I? Blue grassland.png replace again for like the third time, I think. Now then, I think that is enough for the tiles that I can place them. Oh, where's my Godot? There it is. I can start placing them. For sure. So, blue grassland zone. This is what I had last time, but now we're gonna be able to. Ooh, look at this. Okay. First off, physics layer add element. We have to go into project settings. Wait, is it project settings? No. Actually, it is project settings, isn't it? Under physics. Can you not? How do you set the? How did I? There's a way for you to set the different layers. Oh, there we go. Edit layer names. 2D physics layer names. There we go. This will be at 1. It will have the walls. Yeah. Now note, this game is not going to be like an action game. The only parts where you actually just move a character and do things is grab stuff. So we're not going to be fighting anything. Therefore, we don't have to do anything other than like walls and like the player. Therefore, that's how we have to do. Yep. And we're going to paint physics layer 0 onto all of these. We'll say that we'll do that for now. Actually, we can be a little tighter with it. Jesus, it's hard to do this, by the way. It's like really hard to do this. Can you rotate it? Oh, you can. Rotate again. Wait. Whoops. I meant to do that on the middle. Okay. So that's those parts done. Now this part, I'll just do like that. And then we'll rotate it to the right. Put that one there. Except that doesn't work at all. And actually, this didn't work over here either. And we rotate it again. Oh wait, to the left. Whoops. That actually looks good. Yeah, there we go. That seems good. And then for the rocks and junk, we're gonna make it just like be kind of like the river, honestly. So long as it completely blocks. Actually, it has to block off. No, it has to be the whole square then. Or I could make the player a little too big so that he can't slip through. Because these are going to be used on like the side too. And then this needs to be on mask layer 2, mask layer 1, but actually wait, no. This should be on mask layer 2, but it's on collision layer 1. Yeah. That means it detects the player, but doesn't detect but is on layer 1. That kind of thing actually really doesn't matter for this game though. All that really matters is the collision layer, probably. Okay. Now we can actually make the grassland on the tile map here. Let's erase everything. And now we'll start with the border. We'll start with it being bordered. So now remember that we can make our zones of arbitrary size. There's no worry about that at all. So this will be like the entrance. How many can I put in here? I can put like that, and then I can put like this. This is the blue grasslands. So we'll go ahead and make this kind of like random on this wall here. Reroll. I can reroll it over and over again. Funny. That's that part. Then I think I might make like 2 different versions if I try to make this on the phone. I may make a version where there's like controls down here and make the window a little wider. That's the beauty of Godot. You can easily make a phone version of your game. So easily. So very easily. Now, I'm thinking it's like a giant, there's just like a giant pathway that snakes everywhere and like goes all over this place, actually. And that'll be the grassland. Maybe it's easier to place like all of the long bits first before you place the short bits. You gotta be, or like the corners, I mean. You gotta be careful about where you place them though. See, like there, that was wrong. This here is correct though. Oops. How big is this becoming for the player? I don't think it's becoming too big. I don't think it's becoming too big at all, actually. Maybe I should make like a controllable character and a main scene that I can test in after I make the zone itself. That seems like a good idea, I think. That seems like a great idea. Or make it do some loopy stuff here. I got an email. Now I'm getting some weird random things from Handshake. I'm getting a random email from Handshake. Even though Handshake hasn't really done anything for me in my life once. Whoa, I accidentally selected that, and I only rolled one. That's kind of crazy, actually. And now we use the fill bucket with all of these. And then we make more of a thing. Make more things. Make more obstacles. So yeah, I think... Oh, I have it online mode. Whoops. The walls are closing in. I got too many walls. Too many walls. I don't know. How big should I make the entire zone? Let's change one of these sides into a water zone. We'll make it over here. Forgot that I could just right click. I forgot I could right click to get rid of the things. Oh. I'm realizing that it's hard to randomize if you have like this and you have to rotate it. So I kind of just have to like jam it in at some points. You know, I just sort of have to jam it in. This was the right one. Oh. Maybe it's my mouse, actually. Maybe I need a new mouse. It's kind of giving me some troubles. And now we put the zone where there will be resources that the player can't get to. And they're going to be like, why? Why have you done this? That's exactly this area. That's literally exactly this area. Oh my god, I've hit rock so many times. Look at all the rocks I've gotten. Because, like, this area can spawn some resources. Okay, we'll fill it really full. There actually is a solution to my problems. And that is I copy all of these. I make copies of the 4 placeables, and then, like, I use those copies. Look at the visual effect, by the way. Zoomed in, it doesn't look like anything, but if you zoom out, you start to see, like, a grid. I don't know if it's visible on stream. Is it? Oh yeah, it is visible. Yeah, that's like a weird visual effect, isn't it? Alright, all the rest of this is gonna be places where there's spawnable items. Let's try to break up some of these major holes. Try to break up the holes. And you know, we're actually gonna make a second... We can make a second path thing. We could make it like an eyeball or something. Like eyes and a mouth. A really strange mouth. Very strange mouth. Man, I like how easy it is to use Godot. Why didn't they teach me Godot when I was in high school? Why didn't I learn Godot in college? Actually, I did learn Godot in college. Why didn't they why didn't I take I should have taken game design instead of computer science. Really and truly. Really, my college has dipped me. Oh, you know, I could actually rotate these. Does this work the way I want it to? No. You can't rotate the ones you want rotated and then just switch to the other one. Not a thing you can do. There you go, it's like a dying person. Smoking a blunt. I should probably put more water areas. Definitely should put more water areas. Yeah. Or, you know, maybe he's not... Maybe he's... Oh my god, is this like a burp? Maybe it's a burp. Oh jeez. Probably a burp, actually, the more I think about it. I accidentally selected 4. Let's make like a simple little circle over here. The full circle. With that thing. I wonder if I should maybe like just have the green and the purple be like a background thing. Because I don't know if how I'm going to fill out the outside part that the player can't see. They can't take a peek into the parts they aren't supposed to see. You know, it's kind of like it's kind of like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force character, actually. When you look at it. I messed it up. This'll be something that can't possibly make people triggered. See, look, I'm gonna do this so that you can't. There's nothing that can even spawn here. I have to get rid of that though. I lied. I'm not gonna get rid of that. Instead, I'm gonna do this. Like 2 eyes or something. You know what I should have done? I should have made like a water that just it's just like an end point. That would have been something funny to do. But I don't feel like doing it now. Yeah, you know, I gotta find something to fill this in with, I think. Gotta find something to fill this in with the background. Maybe it could just be this blue square that has nothing in it. There's actually like a blue patch that has no grass. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I'm gonna copy the thing. It's okay if it's off a little bit, because I'm just gonna move it over here. And then wait, that's actually wrong. Oh yeah, I did make it off. Oops. Here. Cut this bit, put it up there, move it up to the top. Merge all the layers. Export blue grassland again. Click OK. Godot should get mad at me. Yep, it did. And then select. That's a tile now. And now we go like this, that, this, that. And then we fill this all in with just the blue. And you know, I'm realizing I need to make like an exit zone. Or maybe it just blocks them off, you know? Maybe there's just like a block off here. Like this is where the player spawns. So with me making this separate cell, what it did is now I don't have a cell that has this can contain resource. Therefore, this can't mess up anymore. This area can still mess up though. Maybe I should just make this like an area the player can go in actually. Maybe that's something I can do. I don't know if that's even possible though. I didn't make something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to make the area that's like just a cutoff zone. Here, let me do it. Right quick. The waterway, that's just like a cutoff. I put it here, and then instead of what you would expect, just sort of cuts off. And actually, I should have used like fill. Let me seclude where I'm drawing here. Man, is Krita learning? Is it learning that I want to be exactly like, I want to be at exactly 64 by 64? It's learning. It's learning. It's learning. It's not learning. That fucker ain't learning shit. Okay. It really is like a slime. Oh, I'm not even showing this, but it's okay, because it's really not going to take that long to make this. Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta do one more thing. Thither. Thither me, my good man. There we go. Export. Blue grassland. For the 50th time. The number will just keep going up, you know. I have to paint a physics layer on it that's super specific. Like this. Clearly I need another dot, but it's okay. We're just not gonna dwell on it too much. Okay. Now I can go in here and then I can go like this. Oops. Like this, like this, like this. And then I can do the same thing on the other side. I have to go like this. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, there we go. That's good. That can't be walked out of. Perfect. It's like a separate little zone over here, you know? It's a separate little zone. We can surround it with these two. Why not? These kind of do look a little bit like something that you could gather, honestly. What if we fill this in with like, oh my god. It's like Minesweeper. I don't know. Do I like that? I don't know, actually. What if we have a scattering of like 3? Yeah, that should be fine. Here you can see what it looks like with the thing. Just kind of looks like this because we don't have a controller. Let me go make a controllable character. I hit Control S in OBS again. I don't know what I'm doing. But whatever it is, I hope it's not dangerous. You know? Yeah, you know what I really need right now? I need some water. I'll be right back. You know, the big thing about streaming at this time and instead of in the morning is that I get to stream for quite a bit longer, I think. which is probably, that's a good thing, right? By the way, I'm realizing I need to get rid of some of this boxing. I have to get rid of some of this because it'll make it take way longer to get rid of this whole thing, or to set up the whole thing. Would they be able to see that part? I really do need to make I really do need to make a player. Yeah, let me do that. Make a character body. Test character. Put this in player base. No. This is the test player. This is not even the real player. We'll put it in. I don't know why I called it test character. Hold on. Test player. And then we'll give it a collision bot, a collision shape. And we'll give it a capsule. And then I have no idea how big it is. I have ways to make you show how big you are, though. New 64 by 64. That's 90,064. And we will make you simply the color blue and white. Fuchsia and white. How about that? Geez, I'm having so much trouble navigating my own file system. I have ways of you showing me what you look like. Oops. That's not what I intended. So it's gonna have to be like this. Like that. Hopefully that doesn't mean I can like glitch through the walls and get into lost territory. It'd be funny if I made like a secret Easter egg, but I don't really want to do that. This is not that kind of game. It's really easy to make those secret Easter eggs, though. Especially if you use like a game engine like RPG Maker. You can chuck in as many secrets as you want. All the secrets in the world. Oh wait, hold on. He be floating. Kind of insane how much the Godot engine is for platformers and not really like not really for games like moving around and stuff. Like RPGs. It really is tailor-made for platformers. Can I use like a basic movement? Classic movement for gravity game. No. I don't want that. I'm gonna do this like super fast. Wait, hold on. If event is input event key, if event.key code, it's key code, right? Hold on, let me just double check here because I never remember my syntax. I'm really bad at remembering this. Collaboration game, activate. Input handler. Ah, okay. And actually, I do like the way I did it in here. Wait, is it pressed with a parentheses or just pressed? Key underscore up. Actually, we'll use W. No, that's wrong. And we'll do that 4 times. And actually, the more I think about it, I'm kind of doing this wrong, but it's okay. This is going to be like the shittiest controls ever. Maybe I ought to fix this a little bit. I'm going to use what I used in this. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Oh. Okay, no, I actually... I did this the silly way. Wait. That's actually wrong too. Whoops. I almost did this part wrong. Did I accidentally get rid of the... I must have accidentally gotten rid of the negative. Just replace that with a 1. Replace that part with a 1. And then... I somehow got rid of the 1. What the heck? How did I do that? Well, if not event.press. I gotta do this, but in the other way around. Oh, snaps. I put some logic in here to make the movement super smooth. All right, I'll do that here too. Why not? W press var A press var S press var B press. That's what I am. Okay. So wait, is ternary operators just if? Yeah, it is if. It is just if. If, wait, hold on. I actually have to do, this code is becoming depressed. Code is becoming super depressed. I wonder if anyone's made their controls. They've made like a confusion feature of their game. And then they've made it really fucked up. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It should be S press. Oh yeah, wait. These all need to be 0 actually. And then this needs to be D. Whoops. Oops. Oh geez, why did I do this now? It's okay, it's fine, it's okay. Main scene. This goes in systems, I think. Oh my, why did I do this? Okay. Var speed in equals. We'll just make it 1,000 for now. Whoops. Wrong. Physics. Whoops. Position will equal vector. Wait, what direction? Like, well, actually, it's position plus equals direction times delta. Yeah, delta times speed. There you go. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use move and collide, actually, aren't I? Oops. There we go. And now in the main scene, I put down camera. Almost forgot about the camera. We put down the location. And we put down the test player. And we say play from here. Yeah, you can't see any. Oh, wait, hold on. You guys can't see anything. Oops. And it's a dupe now. Okay. Hopefully here there's this. Why does it do this to me? Reset transform. Holy crap, look at that thing. It's like powder material. Yeah. You can see actually we don't need as many as I think we do. Sweet. And doesn't even look that blurry either, which is nice. Does not look too blurry at all. Can we enter this area though? I'm realizing that this is blocked. This is just straight up blocked. Whoops. There. I fixed it. Oops. You know what? This should be the main scene. There we go. Now we can go into this zone. And you know you can collect whatever you want in here. If you want. I'm thinking that the player needs to be a little shorter though. Can the player sneak their way through these? No. Can the player sneak their way through the water? No. You know, that's all you really need to test for. I mean, obviously this isn't the real character, so I still want to see if I can make it a little smoother to walk through here. But it's not really that great. Make the capsule a little smaller. And I'm realizing it's actually impossible. I could make it any height I want to, and it's literally impossible for me to walk through water or through the plants. And I actually did that for good reason. It's so that I could just make the feet. Wait, hold on. Can you make like the capsule? No, you can't make it. There. It's kind of awkward, but this is what I want. I do want this. I want just the feet to have physics. You know, because then your character from like a top-down view, it doesn't look so confusing. Just the feet. We can't glitch our way through anywhere, can we? Yeah. I wonder if we can like change the amount of friction. Let me check this. Hmm. In order for the frame rate independent, in order to be frame rate independent in node physics process or node.fit process, motion should be computed using delta. I feel like you always have to use delta. Do you want to see what happens if you don't use delta? Hold. See ya, delta. Fuck off. I hate floating. It's not at all smooth movement. Okay, hold on. Let me set this to like 10. Oh, you know, it's not as unreasonable as I thought it would be. I really thought it would be way less reasonable. But still, you should always use delta. It does make you super slow, though. Wait. Oh, that undid the 1,000. Oops. It does make you super slow, though. See? You move like this. Probably a reasonable pace would be like 300. What about how it like tessellates or something? Is that what the word is? Is that the right word I'm using? Tessellate? Oh, I can't believe it. That kind of is the correct word. Yeah, look at how it tessellates on stream. Oh my goodness. Does it tessellate on stream? No, it doesn't do that on stream, but it does it in my OBS. Am I gonna put a copy of my OBS here so it causes infinite loops? Yeah, why not? See, look. Wait, hold on. Reset transform. Look at that. It tessellates. For some reason on OBS. That's weird. Okay. Oops. I don't know what I've just done. I have no idea what I've just done. The next thing that's up to do is... There it is. That's the right one. I gotta go make some resources now. I don't know what kind of resources I should have, though. They should probably be like... Well, first off, we're gonna have to make a new... Oh. I just undid something. Oops. Do not save. Get rid of this background here. Resources. Yeah. Gotta make the things that the player picks up. So... I haven't even opened my document for this. Hold on, let me go open it. It did? Wait, this is Follow Tactics as a Deathclaw. That's a different script. Oh. A different document. Dang, I have 5,000 words in this document. I really wrote 5,000 words? It tells you how many words there are? I only used 500. Well, that one I actually didn't write down for. Oh my goodness, I'm already at 873 words for that one. Okay, so what did I have again for different plants? If this is the grassland, I think this place is just gonna have only plants in it. So I have to think about which effects I'm going to attach to this place. Apparently I wanted the first plant to be a potato. I just thought they were neat. A potato and a carrot. Those are the first two that I wanted. I thought those two were just neat. Okay. Let me put this in hard resources. Resource template. That's what this will be. And I can just hide it. I can just hide it whenever I feel like it. What color should the potato be? Now, normal people, they would say a golden color. But you know, what if I want it to be a random color? Hmm. No, we're gonna let RNG do it. Here, RNG, what color should I do? And not only am I going to use RNG, I'm gonna use my own RNG. I somehow typed into my thing. Oops. Hold on. The ultimate way to use ready. Print. RNG or global rng.rng.rand I. Whoops. Range 1, 255. And you know, just go ahead and do that thrice, please. What color are we getting? Oh, 56, 42, 195. What does that even look like? Hold on. 56, 42. Oops. Was it 195 or 192? 195. It's blue! This is a randomly generated potato. I guess we're gonna make it the color blue. This is where it kind of cuts into the ground. This is gonna be a massive potato. Oops. Wait, what did I do? I thought I hit E for erase mode, but apparently I didn't. Totally thought I hit E for erase mode. This is gonna be extra confusing with the blue grass. Unless I do this. Really give it a sharp contour. And then fill it in. And then we gotta give it little dots. Little tiny dots inside. And the dots aren't tiny because my pixel button is still broken. It's okay, some of the dots can be of varying size. It's like a blueberry coming out of the ground, actually. The ground blueberry. There's a blueberry coming out of the ground. I can't believe it. Okay, this is the... I don't know what this potato is going to be called. This is the first one. This needs to go in my card objects, card resource. This is card for resource assets. We'll just be boring and call it blue potato for now. Next, the carrot. Alright, RNG, what color thing am I doing this time? 136, 223, 23. Wow, this is gonna be like an orange, I think? Is that what it is? Maybe a yellow carrot. Wow, that is that's that's kind of boring. Wait, no, it's gonna be green. Wait, hold on. I should just put this on a different window. That's what I should do. There you go. Or on a different monitor. Green carrot, blue potato. Green carrot, blue potato. Now, carrots, you know, they kind of look like this. Kind of look like that, really. They're also a root. I don't know if I'm making it wide enough, though. Actually, let's make the contour. We're gonna do contours for these so that they're easy to see in the ground. In the blue ground. I didn't need to use the erase tool there. It's like the color of the water. Really? It really is like the color of the water. And you know, we gotta have some lines on the carrot. Little lines. And of course the stem. What color is the stem gonna be, chat? I mean, what should I call my RNG? I don't want to call it ChatGPT because it's not what it is. You've already. Oh, it's gonna be the color red. It's gonna be the color red. 2518. Oh yeah, that's a starkly red colored stem poking out of it. Just make it all like this. This is how Starbound. Okay. Well done. Current corn. Holy crap, this red is a pain on the eyes. The best kind of red, really. Honestly. I think I should move it a little bit. I think it should be like there. Okay. This is a Christmas carrot. At this point, it's just a Christmas carrot. It's honestly more like a Grinch carrot. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing there's one thing I don't like, and that's why I didn't do like a third little bit to the stem here. Oops. It's more behind it than in front. Now then. It's resourcification time so that I can figure out the resources now. Base resource. Let's do a stretch. Ugh. Okay, so every base resource needs to have some things. Go over to the resource. Resource. Oh, right, I need an inventory sprite. Hmm. I've never played Counter-Strike before. Um, Forgot I need to make a... Those will probably also be 64. No, those will probably be like 32 in the icons. Alright, bring back up Krita. These are 32 by 32, so I have like no... I got no space to be messing around this time. Let me get the blue potato first. It is a potato. It is the color blue. What else would you want in life? I forgot to make this be... Resource... No, wait, sorry. No, actually, that was right. Resource inventory. And then I need this color, and I need to fill it in, and then I need to get this color, and... Dang you, pixel brush. Why do you have to do this to me? At least make it look interesting if you're gonna mess up. It's a blue potato. Grinding it on the inside shows that it's actually the color orange. What if I fucked it up? No, I don't want to fuck it up. Never mind. Alright, now I gotta get the carrot. These are gonna be massive, massive files. Krita files. Actually, will they? They're only 64 by 64, and this one is 32 by 32. On second thought, no, they won't. They're gonna not be big at all, actually. I take it back. The carrot is going to curve weirdly, like a jalapeno, honestly. But it's a carrot, we swear. It's gonna be upside down in your inventory, too. Wait, I gotta fill in the... I should fill in this part first. Give me back this oh, no, wait, no. This color? Whoops. There's stripes on it all the way down. A green and red carrot. It reminds you of Christmas. There are stripes on it all the way down. That insinuates that this universe even has Christmas. Why did I grab the color from over here instead of just inside of my own thing? My brain's got rot. Can you give me the do the template thing? Do the Christmas carrot inventory. Let me close out of this. And now I can make each of the I can set up the resource logic. So the first thing I need to do is take out all these sprites. I'm realizing I don't need the inventory sprite to be here, do I? I mean, I need it, obviously, but can make I can make a separate version. I need the sprite, but like I don't need it for this resource thing. Which means I actually don't need to grab the zone sprite anymore, because I don't need to hide it. Actually, I do need to hide it. I take it back. Actually, I lied. I don't need to. It'll just delete itself. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, pick up resource. We'll call delete self. Delete. I guess it should be delete self. Delete yourself now. This is the last thing it's going to do. If you don't know what the delete self function is, it's queue free. This is like... I'm sorry, it's been a long time since I've used C before. There's Malik, and then what's the other one? Is it just free? Like the other side of Malik. But yeah, that's what queue free is. It deletes it in memory. Yeah. Obviously, there's gonna be more stuff here, though. That's every single resource. Every single resource is gonna have this. The player is going to have to be something that I always have. The player is going to have to be global. Player. Whoops. Oh, wait, no, I'm not ready to do that yet, actually. I take it back. I don't want to do that yet, then. We'll make a place, or, sorry, add to inventory. We'll make a call for that. We'll make that function real quick. But it won't do anything yet. We'll just say pass for now. And then... this collision layer needs to be set up. Will be in resources. Layer 3 will be resources. This should be on 2, which is player. It really is kind of irksome that I can't show all these windows because they're all in separate windows. But this does say player on it, I promise. It does say player when I hover it. Oh yeah, this seems good. Oh wait. I actually have to grab... gathering... We'll call it gathering area. And then we'll do... I can finally put ready in here. Wait, I called it gathering A area? Why did I do that? Did I go for camel case almost? I think I almost went for camel case. And then... signals time. body entered, connect, connect. Um, hmm. I'm realizing that whenever I go to make test player, I need to make sure that... Okay, I need to make sure that the resource actually is not so big that I can't pick up, I can pick up two. That's what I need to do. So this actually needs to be smaller. And making that smaller, did that mess anything up? No. I still cannot go through here. And it's impossible to go through the vertical bits. Okay. Maybe I have to make it higher up too. I have no idea. I'm really having a struggle actually with ensuring that the player doesn't pick up more than one thing at once. You know? Maybe I'll have to do a check to see if the player is already inside of one. Like inside of a resources gathering range, and then if they are, they can't have another one. And so like you'll have to check if the player is in one or not. Fine. I'll think about that in the future though. Right now, all I'm trying to do is get the base resource working. That's actually all I think I need, honestly. Oh, except for I haven't done this part. If body is... I'm realizing we don't have body as player yet. Okay. We'll say var player near player near equals true. We'll just do that for now. You know what? You know what, actually? Here. I do need to do the thing with the player. Just for now, in our test player, we'll say that this is class name test player. And then we'll say inside of here, if body is test player, then this is true. And then we need to put a func exited. I need that because it could interact with the background, I think. It could interact with the tile thing. Like this. Do the exact opposite. False. And then inside of a func process, delta is not used. Let's squash any moment that there could be a problem by putting an underscore in there. If test player, or sorry, if player near, I need to make something. I'm gonna add a text label. And it's gonna say player near. Or no, sorry, no, it's not gonna say player near. Pick up item. And the text is way too big. The text is way, way too big. There. I actually don't know. Is the text too big? Come forth. Dang, it's so hard to maneuver this. Test player. Actually, it's not too big. It's actually fine. Pickup text. Oh, var pick var pick text pick up text equals $sign general. There we go. And then I gotta make it invisible. I gotta make it not visible. And actually, I don't need to say player near. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow, I just did that twice. Pick up text equals, or sorry, dot visible equals player near dot, or just player near. Voila. That's the whole thing. Wait, what is this borrowing from? Oh, Node 2D, which has nothing in it. Or just Node. It's just borrowing from Node itself. I thought I put this in base card effect and I was gonna be like, oh my god, why did I do that? No, it's in the right one. It's in the right one. It's in the right one. Okay. In test player. Oh geez. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You know, I've never done this before. I've never done this at all, actually. And I don't think I will. I don't think I like that idea. Making this a base resource. Instead, we'll do equals 0 for now. It's just like a null state. And we'll just make key 0, or Z, be the pickup button. If nearby resource equals 0. If not that, then nearby resource dot pick up resource. What is this function? Coding, am I right? Coding, look at this coding, dude. Look at how coding we are. It's coding, we are coding. So much coding. Base resource. If, okay. Node, okay, wait. Body dot nearby. Wow, it knows. Oh yeah, because we checked already if it's nice. Body dot nearby resource will equal 0. There we go. And now, finally, I can make a real resource by doing base resource. And we can make the blue potato. We'll call it in zone blue potato. And we'll put it in card objects, right? There's a plant resource. And now I need all the things that this has. Hey, it doesn't auto-connect it. That's great, actually. It doesn't auto-connect it for you, because that was really broken, actually. It really didn't function right, actually, honestly. Whoops, what am I doing? All I gotta do is change the thing to blue potato. And that looks good, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give the player another collision shape. Can you do that? Is that allowed or is that unallowed? No, no, that actually doesn't work the way I want it to. That doesn't work the way I want it to. I had this problem before. I'm fairly certain I had this problem before. I think we'll just change the way this body works. Just change it to be like this. There we go. That seems fine. And then I need to put this in layer. Wait, hold on. The player should actually be in too, huh? It's sometimes still confusing. Okay, no, that is how it is supposed to be then. And so if it's in collision layer, or if it's in mask layer 2, and okay. No, that's right, I think. That means it can detect the player. Okay. Let's put in zone blue potato in the thing. I guess. Copy node path. Wait, that copies the right thing, right? Hold on, let me go get it from here, because I don't know if that copies the right thing. It didn't even copy anything, actually. Did it copy something? No, it's copying just a dot. Oh, it's because it's copying this part of in the node. Okay. It's not copying the correct path, it's copying a different one. Now then. Create new. Bluegrass land. Resource spawnables. What a long name I gave that text file. I made it a folder. Fuck. I made it a folder. Bluegrass and spawnables. It should just be called that. Oh. What? Wait, is this putting it in a weird location? No. It's not putting it in a weird location. Oh shoot, now I have to actually implement the file reader. Oh shit. Alright, it's time to do a little thing called steal old code again. That I wrote last year. What a normal thing to do. Everyone steals their own code that they wrote last year. Holy crap, actually, this literally... Wait! This is the same code twice, I think, almost. Wow, why did I write the same code twice? Resource is... Oops. Whoops. It should actually be zone file. And then this should be down here. And then this should be like that. And like that. And then I should do resources. Here should be resources. And then this should be resources. It's kind of weird that you're allowed to return things in Godot. Just something it feels like you don't do too often. I just don't write get and set things. Alright. Okay. Now, file reader actually needs to be a thing that's just like this. Global systems file reader add. Now I can go here. This is the code, but this is where we're gonna deviate a bit. I'm realizing we can just call populate resources here. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some more things. It turns out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do some more things. The first thing I have to do is I have to make it pick one. This all can go in the base resource zone as well. Abstraction node list. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna take extraction node list. I'm gonna go var choice or resource choice will equal global rng dot range sub 0 comma I already forgot what it was called. It was extraction node list dot size because it's an array. So then we're gonna do actually we can do populate node list here, and we can do wait, no, this does not do what I want it to do. I take it back. I do need setup grid here. And I have an idea if I'm going to do something here. Setup grid's going to be like that. And then in the extended version of this, that's good, that's fine. We're going to do func, oops. Grid. I do not really feel like talking. This is a really bad way for me to do this. Oh boy. I've kind of spent all of my talking points. They're all gone. I'm really happy I got, again, I'm really happy about finishing up that one thing. The Pokedoku for the first time ever. That was the first time I ever got a Pokedoku, actually. Um, that was the first time I ever got Pokedoku. Actually, you can believe that. Now you need to do resource list. And then you need to call super. And actually I fucked up because I forgot one more thing. Inside of here, I can finally do and actually I think this needs to be -1. Because for now I only have one in there. I don't have the other one. Resource. This needs to be as packed 16. I think. Ooh, I'm really like, I'm really in the tank. I'm just in the tank. That's all. I'm in the tank. I need to place it. I need to add child, the resource instance. And then resource instance dot position will equal map to local. Whoops. It's actually going to equal tiles that map to local cell. Don't crash. It crashed. Cannot convert argument 1 from int to string. You know, that's actually true. That's true. This is just a number. Oops. It should be extraction. Geez, this is a long thing. Sub pick resource. There. And now there's potatoes everywhere, and it didn't delete it. There. Oh my god, we have potato picking. It's like Pac-Man. Can I accidentally step over 2 potatoes, though? I've made it to where you can't step over 2 potatoes. I take it back. You can step over 2 potatoes. Shit. Maybe if we make our character like a perfect circle. For now. Kind of funny turning the capsule into just a perfect circle. Like, what's the point? We can only have one or the other. We can't have both anymore. Let's look at where it all spawned, these potatoes. This is a shit ton of potatoes. That is a lot of potatoes. Wait, it didn't even show up on the stream, did it? Oh wait, maybe it did. Oh no, it does. Look at all the potatoes. They're just neat, aren't they? I've got the freaking... I'm never gonna not say the Marge Simpson line. Alright, actually, here's something else that I forgot I need to do as well. Wait, actually, I did have the chance to place. We can change the chance to place, funnily enough. We can change it to a 20% chance to place. Now there should be fewer potatoes. Okay, that's not as few as I was thinking. Okay, what if it's a 3% chance to place? There's almost no potatoes. The famine has come. There is no potatoes left. Hey, wait, this is something neat that we could do. We could make this like a skill. Like it's a luck skill. Like this just raises this number. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, that's actually an interesting idea. Any potatoes get over here? Yeah, they did. Potatoes. Okay, now... I'm pretty sure if I take this away, the game breaks. If I take away this -1, because, Randi range is inclusive. Now I need to make another I need an... Oh, wait. I just realized something. I didn't do this. Oh, no, it was already planned. It was already planned. Maybe I don't even need the tags, actually. No, I do need the tags for a different reason. I need the tags for a different reason, but for now we're not going to use them. Kind of. We're not using them right now, kind of. Let's inclusive. Let's include another resource. In zone. I don't know what to call the carrot. I don't want to call it a Christmas carrot. That's weird. Maybe it's an irradiated carrot. Maybe it's a contrast carrot. Those are two colors that are contrasting each other. I'll call it a contrast carrot for now. Perfectly in contrast with each other, this carrot is. I'm realizing I've stolen the wrong thing. Quick load the carrot. And then I am very happy about this change, actually. Like, you have no idea. Whenever you go to copy, like, whole parts, because it doesn't come with all the bits and pieces you need when you go to make a base resource, even though they are here in the base resource. If you tried to copy the signal, it would break every time for some reason. I don't really know why it did that. Show me this in my file system. It's not even my file system. It's someone else's file system. Go. There's the carrots. This takes like no time to load, but I wonder how long it takes for me to load on my phone. Export, add, Android. Sure. Oh shoot, I have to restart my editor to do that. Project, export. You know, let's go and where's the embed? Oh no, you don't have to embed it at all? You can just export the thing? Export for phone beans dot bck. Maybe that should have been a zip. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to go whoops, my bad. I did the wrong thing. Oh, it actually used the name of the project. That makes it look super professional. Instead of just calling it beans. How does it run on my phone? I need to get out my cable that connects my phone to my computer. Guys, I'm doing something illegal. This is something illegal, actually, according to Google. Google is gonna be so mad at me downloading a file. My own file from the internet. Not even from the internet, from my own computer. Google is gonna be so mad when I put beans.apk on my phone. The accursed beans.apk. How does this run on my phone doing this random thing? I won't be able to move at all. Like, at all. I won't have any capacity to move. But, I should be able to do something else with it. Oh, I'd put it at the top. Yeah, go ahead and install this application. Not a virus. No, wait. It's gonna make me scan the app? What the heck? phone? I don't want to scan the app. Oh my god, wait. I got through without scanning the app. What the heck? You just tell it no the first time, and then it won't do it. It it didn't spawn anything. Wait, did it really not spawn anything? Hold up, hold up. I need another build. I need to put another build on my phone. How does this work if I install a new one? Holy crap. There's so much junk on my phone. There's so much. What is Explorers of Fortune? Which ROM hack is that one? Oh. Oh. How are there so many Explorers of the Skies ROM hacks? Hold on. How are there so many? Let's make it a 30% chance to place. Whoops, I keep on clicking the wrong thing. Export. Export. Save. Overwrite. Files. For phone. Put that APK on my cell phone. Now how does this work? Is it gonna just like run it like it's an update? Yeah, I want to update this app. Shut up. Don't scan my program that I just wrote. Google. Goggle. Stupid goggle. Trying to scan my applications. Still choosing not to spawn anything. Weird. Must be a weird quirk of playing this on from the phone. Oops, I almost did something wrong. I keep on clicking project settings instead of export. Add Linux. Export project. Put it in. No, we'll put it in product. Did it do it that quickly? That was like instant. Yeah, it's just not running this. Did I accidentally forget to run this in the code in the product in the program? How did everything close out? Oh, it's because right, I know why. You know, it's working in here though. Is it because of the text file itself? Hmm. Hmm. Weird. All right, well, I think this is where I'm gonna stop for today on the bill on the game dev. The game dev. We made one singular resource zone, but we made it like all the way pretty much. Like it's made in a way that it's all the way ready Also, for some reason, it's not zooming all the way out. Weird. Like we can retrofit an inventory on this, and it will just do it. And I can also put like an UI on top. I'm gonna do that. That shows how many more times you can pick up an item. You can add things like a skill that lets you increase the amount of things you would see. That kind of thing. But I'm all spent now, so I'm going to cease for today. Actually, let's see how much more of this we can shave off before I go. Tile map. Turn that eraser on. Am I allowed to shave all of this off? Or is it something noticeable? It is noticeable. Okay. What if we go like... It's just a little bit. Oops. Just a little eensy weensy bit. That. That's not visible. I think I can get away with deleting this much. Like that. And then also like this. I'm realizing I've got this zone over here that... Does it mess up if I do that? It does. I think that two more of this. You make it a nice rectangle. Look at that. I think I should increase this to like 6. Oh, if I include this, then maybe there's a chance it just builds with nothing. There you go. This should definitely not be problematic. Yeah, there we go. Yay! It's complete. The blue grassland zone with its wonky looking face is complete. Real wonky looking face. Maybe I should have put this like a trail that goes out and doesn't even end. That would be topical for an area near me, actually. There's like a sidewalk here where I live where it just ends without connecting to the other sidewalk. And not like in a way where it's neat. It just ends. Oh, actually, I guess it ends in a circle. No, it does end neatly. That's all I'm gonna do today, though. At 6 o'clock, come on back, and I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Explorers of the Sky Remix. That's the one that I picked. That is the game that I decided to go with. Let me just double check that I'm not lying. Pokemon Explorers Remix. Yep. And I'll have to put that in the I'm gonna put that right in the chat, or the comment section of the YouTube video, and the chat and Twitch, if I remember. Who knows? I might not remember though. Maybe it'll just be in the corner. So remember, 6 o'clock CST. Poo Poo Furryifies. Bye bye. I'm going now. Bye bye. Close these out. Close my stolen code. Close my resource dock. I probably need to think of more resources than just those two. I think if I had like a third one, then that would be a good idea. But I have to make a new effect for it, by the way. Also, the Japanese lesson will be in the Explorers of the Sky stream. There's no Japanese lesson in the document in the game dev stream. Alrighty. See you later. Whoa, I accidentally clicked the wrong one. This is all you get too. We're gonna be super bare bones here on this game dev stream. No music in the end. No 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 end screen title card. Just a freaking void. Just a miasma. At least I can change the color on it. Bye. Also, don't forget, fuck Trump.